Hey everyone, I'm Vincent White. I'm an employment attorney in New York. I handle primarily sexual harassment, discrimination, and unpaid overtime cases. We also represent teachers and civil servants. Today we have a question that we're answering, and you know it's a setup because this question's from our SEO vendor. She suggested this one, and she asked, how do you find a good sexual harassment attorney or a good sexual harassment lawyer in New York? You know it's a setup because you know I'm going to say that we're great and you call us, right? And I think that's true. I think we are great. But I'm going to try to be honest with you on this one and actually give some useful advice. It's always the goal here. I like client rating websites like www.avvo.com, avo.com. They aggregate client reviews of attorneys. They also post the ethical history on an attorney. They run, I think, searches every few years or more, maybe even more often, I'm not sure, to make sure the attorney is in good ethical standing. As far as I know, you're not capable of taking down a bad client review from that site. So I think that's a really good place to start. And they offer ratings for attorneys based, I think, on those client reviews, on your ethical standing, kind of your prior results, how you are rating with other attorneys in your field, things like that. So I think that's a pretty good resource. Another good way to go about it is look at your attorneys or this prospective attorney's prior cases. Make sure they're actually handling employment law cases, sexual harassment cases, right? If they're not, if they do primarily matrimonial cases and you hire them for a sexual harassment case, I'll be honest, I don't think that's a great idea. I think you need, in this field, someone who deals primarily in this field. There's always exceptions. I'm sure there's matrimonial attorneys out there who are fantastic at sexual harassment. I just don't know any. Beyond that, I mean, check with the Bar Association. It's always a good area to look. If an attorney's in trouble or if an attorney has maybe a lot of fee disputes or a lot of grievances, a lot of conflict with clients, that's a bad sign. If you're looking at reviews even on websites like Yelp or Google Local or any of those venues, if you're seeing clients complain that the attorney's not returning calls in a timely manner, I think that's a really bad sign. We do have a really high conflict industry, but we can't forget that we're in a service industry. We have to help you. Our goal is to help you. And by helping you, yeah, we hopefully win you money and keep a percentage of that money, right? But that's not really the first and foremost. We help you. That's the idea. And if we're not responding to your phone calls, if we're leaving you out there with your questions unanswered, we're not really helping you. I mean, who knows what we're doing, but it's a bad sign in general. I think attorneys should communicate with you. They should be working together with you. And a breakdown of the communication is a really bad sign. So keep an eye out for that. I hope this helps everybody. If you have more questions, if you have questions about specific attorneys, maybe you're in the New York area and you watch these videos and you hate me, but you know I'm honest, so you want to ask me about another attorney, that's okay. I'll answer those questions if I can. I'll tell you my experience with that attorney if I know them. And I like to think I'm always honest, so feel free to give me a call. Take care.